Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Out of the gate just the way they intended. So far, 3 straight wins to start off the new season. And here we go, 2 of the best rebounding teams in the league going head-to-head. Should be a lot of physical play. Who has the advantage, Shaq?
Well, whoever boxes out, Ernie has the advantage. It's a lost art. You don't really see it a lot. That's why you see a lot of guys coming in off the free throw line with the booyaka tip dunk. It's all about anticipation, toughness, and commitment.
Great rebounding can make up for a lot of deficiencies elsewhere in your game. So if you can get other shots, you can get more shots and more possessions, you're going to have a better chance of winning.
I can see by the clock over there that it's almost ready.
Oh, wow.
We're just set for the game to begin. So let's send it down to Kevin Harlan with the call.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last game for the Nets, they picked up a W against the Rockets in Houston. And kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Dellavedova following the basket by Freak. Young with no one around. The three-pointer no good. On defense, the Nets. Now here's Freak. In the game against Boston, very impressive. The shot is off, and it's the Nets taking it the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, no splits here, partner. One team will have bragging rights, and a win tonight is the first step.
Off target from outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lopez outside. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Offline with the baseline jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Defensively, that possession, because they just hand 2 points.
Here's Dellavedova. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Dishes it to Simmons. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Simmons got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
It's a pick by Love. Freak kicks to Love. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Here's Dellavedova. And it's Lopez at the elbow. No good with the elbow jumper.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And a wide open look for Freak. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The dish now to Dellavedova. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The wide open look here for Lopez. And it's Lopez again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Freak. It's good. This game is all even. Freak's got 6. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the screen. Young, a screen on Irving. Dellavedova dishes to Young. Hits the three-point bomb.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Freak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Young slams it home.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mitch McGary's checked in for Berejau. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. And it's Watson in for Kyrie Irving. Shoots the 3, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Smith. 9 points for Freak.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And there's the feed to Rivers. They get it back. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to...
That athletic.
Yeah.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
From downtown, Hickson grabs the board. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young in the corner. Rivers kicks to Hardaway. To the inside. And Hickson throws it down.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Now here's Freak, defended by Young. The screen from Thompson. Here's Freak. Good defensive work there by Young. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really handle it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Freak, he's in at 3. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. Now here's Rivers. He had 10 points in the win against Houston.
And also his assist total.
Then for the Nets, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Young comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mitch McGary's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Freak comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Watson in for Kyrie Irving. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He had 61 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Shot off the pick, and that one's good. Freak's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Rivers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor, over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 13 points. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. This is a very tough opponent, and we've got a difficult half in front of us. But I've got all the faith in the world in you guys. I know you can get this done.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at
Much better job of challenging him at the rim.
They've got Brooke Lopez. Young is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Nets shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Pass to Dellavedova. Screened by Young. It's tipped. Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Brooklyn. Here's Freak. Drains the 19-footer.
Guys, this game's tied up primarily because of him. I mean, who knows where they'd be without his points today.
Dellavedova, the pass to Simmons. Lopez.